Can I get through with the armor or not?
I throw a torch in. I don't.
Gets lit up.
That'd be awesome, though.
One of the goblins shrieks at him.
No, I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
And immediately grabs onto Ethan's character. Both of them igniting, but the goblin dies with a smile on his face, taking down Ethan with him. But, reflex. What would be a reflex?
Couldn't he just suck it in and get in? Honestly.
The problem with, like, the
He's not...
type of armor that he has, it doesn't really mold that well with him.
I scoot the door
Whatever,
open
you
2
get
extra
open.
inches.
You get it.
I mean, if nothing else, I've got oil, but...
Butter bandit.
Oil me
Let's oil him up,
bro.
guys.
Oil me up, bro. Alright, you get in. As you all enter, you can still hear the sound of whirling and...
Oh, no, I didn't
Liquid.
enter if it's still fucking whirling.
No,
Oh,
inside.
Nah. I don't care where. If it's making noises, I ain't going in there.
Oh, well then everybody but Jill
Shit,
goes
nah.
in.
I'll watch the door, thanks. I thought it was done making noises.
Oh no, it sounds like something's constantly doing that. Yeah, everybody else
wait.
goes in and the lights start to come on to where the people who are inside can see.
Okay, what do we see?
Large vials of varying liquids, and some of them there's specimens of varying creatures. You can see charts of things written down, large tables, surgical tools. There's some gears and various other metal components also laid out throughout the room. Looks like they were constructing something vaguely humanoid, medium size.
What's the Warforge? Take a closer look.
At what?
Everything.
Yes. Humanoid thing.
Get closer, you can tell it's clearly unfinished. Looks like there's supposed to be something actually inserted into it. What it is, you do not know. The workings of it, though, are vastly beyond your knowledge.
Okay.
They're also vastly beyond your knowledge, so don't ask.
Now,
Just don't ask.
the honest door, is it like a dead-end hallway, or does it...
It's a large room, so...
Now, are there
Okay.
any other doors or entrance exits? Something?
No.
Oh yeah, I stopped watching these because it tried to give me a virus last time.
I'll look at the specimens.
Can I figure out what the source of the sound is coming from?
Hmm?
The source of the sound, the whirling or whatever?
Yeah, you can see various cogs and wheels moving around, automated and stuff. Actual power for in here.
Now, how did the room light up?
It was
Could have been magic, it could have been early electricity, I don't know.
no, it was magic. The room was already lit in here, and there was a magical veil that was keeping people from seeing inside.
Still making noises, man. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Troll is a type of giant.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
guess start looking at some of the vials.
Most of them are around your size, if not larger, with varying different species and races in them. There's some that have goblins, a couple that have humans, dwarf, elf, Itten, Trent. There's one that has a Tyrannosaurus in it.
Ooh. Don't open that one.
Mind Flayer in one of them.
Holy shit.
There's even in the back something that particularly catches your attention. Can't fully see it as is though.
How did it catch my attention then?
You can feel it.
What's
It's pulling at you. So.
Use detect magic and look around the room.
Oh, it's full of magic and stuff.
Not detect magic, detect evil. I don't have detect magic.
Oh, you're getting some evil too. So I mean, there's a mind player right next to you. So.
Nah, he's fine.
Anything else other than the mind flayer?
There's a couple varying things, and these basically the vials and stuff, the giant vials that they're in. So there's various ones that are producing negative, evil emotions,
And what
including
about
something else that's far in the back that's not pulling towards you, but you can feel it pretty heavily. So
yeah, well, I was gonna ask, what about the one that's pulling me? Is that one evil?
no.
I guess I investigate that one.
As you move things around, get close enough, and within the vial you can see there is an angel. Part of it.
Part?
Uh-oh.
What part?
It's most of the upper torso, one of its legs, one of its wings are
I
still
pretty
there.
much want the idea of letting him out.
Might be the only thing keeping him alive. If he's alive. We don't know. I don't judge.
Right next to it, you see a barbed devil in a similar state. Upon seeing that of these, now as you look around, you can notice there are quite a few things in here that are missing various parts of their body.
Oh god. I would be closing this goddamn door if I known. Fuck you all.
And then he comes home.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so expensive. Oh my goodness. Wizardry level 1 ring?
Oh.
What's that mean?
I'm trying to think. It's a way of bypassing and stuff, if I remember right. I'll look at it.
That's alright.
I'm pretty sure that's what it does, is it bypasses.
So the angel was the one that was pulling me towards it?
Yeah.
It's just a constant, like, even if there was just a couple of feathers from an angel wing and stuff, as a paladin or a cleric that's aligned generally towards good, you would be pulled to it. Just like cultists, blackguard, and stuff like that would naturally be pulled towards bits and pieces of a devil or a demon.
Sweet.
And various others. It's just the natural aura that they give off of good or evil compels you to.
Just trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to help it, whether it wants to be destroyed or if there's anything I can do to restore it, or if I just should leave.
That's up to you.
I'll just go with leave.
As you're leaving, reflex.
I never went in. Ha ha!
That's right, Jill.
18 for me.
24.
You two aren't going to be the source of the problem. Let's see if the goblins.
Not the goblins! They went in?
The goblins are not the problem.
Holy shit. Damn, are the goblins not the problem? A 19 and a 20 to whatever the fuck they were rolling.
But when it's traps they know about.
So one in total got 27. The other in total got 25.
Damn,
Wow.
damn little dudes. Save like champs. Or reflex like champs. Well, yeah, save.
So you get out of the room with no problem.
I mean, there's no problem getting in, so... Okay.
Would they notice what was happening?
Who?
The
Sure, as you were leaving, you took notice of, basically after you had entered in and were looking around, at some point there was basically a tripwire trap that got activated to set up and stuff. And you all basically just weren't really paying attention, but you stepped over it. So
twice.
I would technically be
This tripwire that's all at our ankles is like at your like mid waist or something.
I know.
no, it's like after you guys went in, it came up. It wasn't there initially. So
Oh, I mean... I leave.
and you get out. And
I recommend we close this. Because they're just vials full of bodies and they're all missing parts.
Yeah, dinosaur. Big teeth. Everything.
what?
There's also an angel and a devil and
Jill's
a
here
mind
is
flare
plenty of teeth
and all kinds of other things. So
and teeth.
Does anybody have like a lock we can put on the door at the very least? Even if it's like shitty? A good honest ye old college try?
nope.
We did it, guys. We did absolutely nothing. Let's get out of here.
I actually did put a lock on here. How about that?
Are you practicing? Except the
I
TV.
don't think that's Samuel, so
Can't tell.
it's not Samuel.
I was gonna say it's echoing weird, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's not. Like, I was wondering too, so I mean, it's.
Actually, I do have a lock, so I have a lock in a chest, but
Well, I mean, you still would need chain to get it to the door, because I don't think your little lock's gonna work on this big old door.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
giant sized. It's.
we'll lock it up with rope.
Rude. Please continue. Really?
Exactly.
Acrobatic Sherman. Getting comfortable Sherman.
Okay.
Spin around like a cat Sherman. So you closing it up and you're trying to lock it using your rope.
We know,
No.
we know at the very least the goblins won't be able to get it open.
The goblins couldn't open up it.
Exactly.
No, I'm more worried about the furries. The dreaded furries are invading.
Whoa. Damn, I don't know that.
Well, if they get in, they'll trip them.
Furries, they're probably fae, maybe. And or possibly, maybe, lycanthrope. How much silver do we have?
I have my sword and 20 arrows.
Silver dagger.
What about iron? Cold iron.
I have my mace and 20 arrows.
You got a bunch of silver in those bags.
Is there
You
any
have
like
the silver-
locking mechanism?
Huh?
It just
Yes.
didn't lock it.
No, it wasn't locked.
But it does have a locking mechanism.
Yes.
Well, I got a master workbook thing. I could try to relock it from the outside.
Do it.
Is locking the door?
It has a lock picking set.
So what would that be? I got 17. Do I just add my open lock into it or reverse it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 24.
You're pretty sure you locked it up.
Yes, I can. Actually, no.
Actually, no. You
No, it was
No?
26 because I have master.
again. You're pretty sure, but this is something that
Yeah.
I mean, it's something you have no real
Okay.
like. You know, it's a lock. I mean, but you don't really know the mechanisms of it. Everything in there was more advanced than.
Just to be a little shit, I have a silver bracelet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like somehow hook into. I had a couple broken arrows. I kept the little cold irons on them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like interweave them inside the bracelet and put the bracelet on the handle because I'm an asshole.
Well, I mean, it makes
What,
sense.
two
You're
birds
good-
with one stone?
I don't
Is that
know.
what
It
you're
could be
going for?
either or. Have some broken arrows and I have a silver bracelet. Why not? I don't know what these furry things are. I don't know if they're fae. I don't know if they're lycanthrope. I don't know. I just know apparently everything you told me about what's in there shouldn't be coming out.
No, it shouldn't. And if I had explosives, I think I'd recommend that. But
I don't have explosives either. We're all like, you know what? This doesn't need to exist.
At the very least, maybe I should have smashed that devil container. But then again,
But see, the whole thing is you don't really know how
That's-
it works.
that's why I didn't do anything. I'm like, setting them free could either heal them or destroy them. I don't want to risk it because I could do the wrong thing.
And like you said,
I could affect
release
the
them,
wrong
so-
side.
Smash
At
both of them.
last, I'm free.
At least this way, it's balanced.
Smash both of them and they'll still be balanced.
Yeah, but if I'm going to smash either, I want to smash it in a positive way. I mean, why let them both out? One could be more powerful than the other. It could not.
brownie.
Fine. Adam, did you get one?
I forgot about the brownies.
Do you want?
Okay.
You can have the crusty bit.
I'd just rather not.
You want the gooey bit?
No, I'm fine. You go right on that.
Ooh, the crusty bit is really good.
This batch definitely turned out better than the last one I made. I did that more of a cake.
No, I remember that. I think is you brought that here, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
brought one that ended up like a cake.
It's cake.
That's fine. I like it.
Cake's fine, but I wanted brownies.
Touche.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
No, man, you can't make
Must-
a giant. That's
Did you
gay.
figure out why?
It was probably just left in the oven too long.
Or whipped it too much.
Not enough oil.
Oh no, it had oil.
It had oil, you said.
They all recommend like half cup of oil, and then you also oil the pan so it doesn't stick.
So now that you are fairly certain that you've secured, you're gonna.
Oh, I'm
get
gonna
out.
cover it in dirt too, so it doesn't look shiny.
Oh, the door. I was gonna be like,
Well,
or the silver part.
the silver.
I was gonna be like, you're gonna be here for a while if you're trying to
No.
cover the door.
Just so something that says, "Ooh, look, a shiny," doesn't go up and try to take it. Like
You're-
I'm gonna make it look like it's not worth bothering.
you're able to fairly quickly cover the silver bits.
I want more brownies though. What have I done?
You
And
foolish.
taste.
I had one earlier though.
you began a judgment.
You started slipping down a slippery slope.
Truck-filled haze.
Oh, guess who I saw the other day? Or yesterday?
I don't know, but
Derek.
I was gonna say it's somebody who's known to do drugs, since that's what reminded you. So then, after you covered the silver, then what? They buck out.
Zippity-doo-dah.
It's far easier to get out knowing about the various traps now than it was to get in. It doesn't take you long at all. I mean, you still have time, plenty of time before these guys are supposed to show up, so.
Send you a message.
What message?
The DM.
It's too good for your
Oh, you
card.
sent me. Okay, I was like, I thought you said that you had finally seen my message. Okay,
Nope.
I was just like,
I
oh,
didn't
no.
really have any scrap paper to write on, so I was.
That's why you
saying-
asked for some, man. He has note cards over there. That's a weird hiss.
Real quick, so I can get Joe kind of feel at this point on, because I'm imagining the goblins are gonna kind of stick around, or you're at least planning on the goblins to what's
If they ask to leave, they can leave. But right now, they're ours.
But what's everybody's alignments and stuff? Because
Yeah, it's neutral.
Awful good.
all right.
I'm looking.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it's chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, that dictates. The one that's been around you is slowly kind of pulling more towards Ethan.
I've lost them both.
Never had one of them, so. Are you going to try and hide away and wait to see what's coming, or are you going to just say no, get out of there? Or?
Well, our goal was to come to this cave, and we went to this cave,
Yeah.
so I guess we can start heading back. We conquered the cave, technically.
You conquered the cave well before you got to the cave.
And we also successfully explored it.
But whatever happened to those four? Four that got away.
I think some of them came back.
They came back, so.
Question is, what happened to the 8 that initially ran away?
They went back to the other big group.
And all they had to say is, we ran
Well-
away because of a bear.
Well, they weren't going to go back to the cave after they pissed off the priestess. And the priestess knows, because they ran away while the priestess was right there. So they're not going to go back and wait at the cave for the half-dragon priestess to show back up and be like, I'm sorry, you freaked out. I know you told me to stand my ground, but I thought, I don't care what you have to say. You're a girl. Why are you looking at me like that?
Meow, motherfucker.
Way to get a lot cooler in here. What? And then, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Not even accurate.
They go back. And that's how you got this video taken down, because I made 2 references to Batman and Robin.
Not cool, man.
So you're not waiting around to see what's coming. Nope.
Nope.
Alright.
Unless you want to.
No.
But we kind of came here and did what we wanted to do.
We did, yeah.
I just wanted to know if I had to keep open to that page, or not. So
We can at the very least report what we saw, and then if the city town wants to do anything about it, then well.
Mm-hmm. It's bothering me. Why are those chips over there?
Picked them up off the ground.
Okay, throw them in the trash. He's just been looking at us like, okay, he's not eating them. They're just sitting there. Why are they just sitting there?
Picked them up off the ground.
That's what he thinks about your chips.
Actually, the one that you guys you gave me was okay. It
Have
was,
some more if you want.
really okay.
it was not like other Pringles.
No.
New. Look.
It says it on the.
So I'm glad they're not like other Pringles. They're supposed to be different.
The Pringles can. The only thing that dispenses chips that got its own song written about it. That's all I gotta say on that.
I do.
That's not true. I have other stuff to say on it, but it's not important, so I'm not going to say it.
Dora.
You can't pick a fucking giant as your race. How fucked up is that? That's racist.
Well, I mean,
That's racist.
I'm trying. There's a like you can pick like the sub giant and stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
Can't pick a
I
giant.
think it's because of the level adjustments of just the normal giants.
It's racist.
Okay.
Giants' lives matter too. Oh, did you hear about that trans race woman?
You got to narrow that down. So
The one that was white and said that she was black and she was in charge of like the NAACP for a little while until she got figured out.
yeah,
She went over to Africa to preach about being black.
yeah. She said just because I was born white doesn't mean anything. I choose to be black.
Oh my god.
That's just racist.
She's hilarious. Like just listening to her talk because she's just like, sure, I was born like that, but that was a lie. That was
Like-
all a lie and stuff. Just an illusion I put up because my parents just so happened to be white and they gave birth to a black child. And they're like, but you're white in this picture. You're a little white girl with long blonde hair. You're missing some teeth in this picture and everything. And it's just like, it's a lie and stuff. It was my ruse, my mask to hold up and
But
try
what
and
was
make
that?
everybody else happy. It's like,
She got it's like one of the students because she was speaking at assembly, right?
Mhm.
Said, so your biggest struggle was braids because she was talking about somebody making fun of her braids or something. Your biggest struggle about being black is braids.
I think her biggest struggle was fooling the NAACP for as long as she did. She was in charge of a large chapter of it for.
It was this, I think it was.
Over
How
a
did you
year.
get onto whatever topic you're talking about?
You went to another room and Ethan asked me if I heard about this.
She said that's racist.
Oh, about the giants.
Yeah, and then that kind of sparked that memory.
Never say anything.
So sorry.
It's fine. Please say things don't know. I'll give you the Morgana flush. I don't really wanna, but
Morgana plush. I don't even know what that is.
Morgana, little thief cat that thinks it's a girl but isn't quite sure.
Is it a girl?
It doesn't know if it's a cat or if it's a human girl or.
She's white. Like, why are there even any debate about this?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
There shouldn't be. That's the problem. And even she's ousted by most of the progressives as a fraud. But yet CNN and all these people decide to put that on the front page instead of other things.
But all right, so
Like, even in all her, like, actual picture, she looks very white. The only time she doesn't is whenever she's like in a like magazine cover, where I'm pretty sure they photoshopped her
up and
darker.
everything.
Darker.
Alright, so you head back and let's roll out and figure out. Oh, sweet, I finally got to sit up. That's not fair. I've been trying for so long to get you to sit up. You're just like, here, I'll do it. Completely clear the whole way back.
Okay.
As you approach, you can just see the general goings on and stuff. You can see a couple of traveling wagons in town as well. Merchants.
Well, I think the first thing needs to be done is to sign back into the town hall. Let them know.
Paid.
Yeah. We've been traveling for 8 or 9 days.
Alright, so once you get back into town, you're going to immediately go to the town hall, or are you going to split up, or?
I'll head down with them.
Alright.
Yeah, I was going to go to town hall first. So.
What about you, Jill?
Yeah, that.
I like your enthusiasm on coming up with your own way. You all head into the town hall. Right now it's fairly empty, save for the ones that's behind the desk counter. There's 3 of them there, and they all turn and look at you directly. Yes.
We have returned to town after our expedition to a nearby cave.
Huh. Welcome back. We'll review your progress and activities. One moment. They all step around each other and form like a circle. And then kind of hear them talking to themselves for a few minutes before they... What?
She did modeling.
I don't want to look. They eventually all split apart and one walks back up. We have reviewed your progress, and we have determined that through your actions and what you have done, you will be awarded each 250 gold.
That's
47 silver.
so 47 silver?
47 silver. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. 48 silver, just because that's going to annoy me that I gave a odd number like that just out of the blue.
250 gold.
Mm-hmm. As well as, sets back for a second, comes back with 3 orbs. 1 for each of you. These will help you get stronger. Basically, it'll add a +1 to any one of your stats. And then congratulations for your first job for the town.
I also go ahead and show them the map I was working on. And also bring up the information about what was behind the door.
The map they're very thankful for. They add additional 5 gold watch each of you free the mat. As for what was behind the door, they thank you, as once you guys had progress beyond the door, they were no longer able to monitor you for as long as you were beyond it. So,
Well, I mean, they could still monitor her.
but she didn't know what was she didn't see it. Like, they couldn't see or take in what you were doing while you were beyond there.
Okay. And, well, I don't think there was really anything else that needed to be reported. Unless they know what these furry things are that I've heard about.
There's generally very little contact between any of the towns and the frontier inhabitants. We have no idea what they're referring to as drugs. There's a great many things that it could be.
Alright. Well, before any of us decide to go our separate ways, if we do, I hand each of you a bag with 136 silver in it.
Silver?
It's what was in the chest. I split it up between the three of us.
136.
And, here. Jill got the fish. I'm just looking over the
I got
items
that.
that we have.
What was, Falcon?
Faustin.
I'm just gonna put Falcon. Hopefully I remember what it is.
The only other noteworthy items were the helmet and the ring.
They take notice of both. Are you actually getting them out and observing and divvying them up, or?
Yeah, I guess I hold out.
I was gonna say, he's going through his bag giving us our skulls. I mean,
They'll take notice and. One of them steps around the counter and hands you a piece of paper. Those items, the ring is for an official at one of our sister cities, outposts of Temple's Gate. As for the item, there is an individual in said outpost that deals with older magical items that have lost their true use and stuff. He's not able to fully restore it, but he is willing to buy them for a fair amount.
Which outpost is this?
Temple's Gate.
Temple's Gate?
It's one of the two sister outposts for this one. It's to the west of Raven's Roost.
What can you tell me about the ring then?
The ring belongs to one of the town officials for Temple's Gate. From the general sizing, it could only belong to possible 3 individuals. Marcus Telbert, who does the majority of the finances. I thought you had caught it actually initially when you just reached out.
I was about to.
Leome. He deals with the general good distribution between all of the adventures of said outpost. And Badrock McKilligutty, a retired adventurer in the town who's taken up the equivalents of being the sheriff for directly inside of the borders.
What'd you say about Marcus again?
Oh, he deals with the general finances of the town.
Alright, I will do my best to see to it that it gets returned.
It bows to you, then it bows to Ethan, then it bows to you, Jill. And looks at the goblins for a second before doing a polite thing and bowing to them as well. The goblins just stare right back at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then with that, what do you do?
Just to clarify, you said the orb gives a +1 to one of our abilities?
You choose one and it gives with +1 to one of your abilities.
Neat.
These ones right here.
Yeah, to the base number.
Okay.
I might just do con just for the extra hit points. Because I went down in the big
I did strength simply because it was bothering me having an odd number in my
Well,
strength.
My con is my only odd number.
Do it.
Boop.
Get rid of that shit.
You probably gotta do, yeah.
Oh no, shit, my wisdom's fucking odd too.
I'm guessing if we lose the orb, we lose the ability as well, so this is temp. Oh, it's permanent. Neat.
We absorb the orb.
Okay. I was just gonna write it under temporary score, but fine. Cool.
For doing your first job for the town and stuff.
That means my overall hit points will increase by 2. 1 per.
Woo!
Does that get added in? Oh. I put it in my freaking dex. Now I have a +4 in dex.
So maybe you just want a really high dex.
So right there, we'll pause it, and I'll ask: is there anything? Where did I get my book?